Good evening, y'all. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I'm gonna get on with the getting on because I never want to be before you long. Um, so those of you who have been watching, we had a little brief situation down to the job behind the boy. Well, this time last week, I ain't been able to get on here. I've been doing some things, but last week the girl decided she was gonna try to show out down to these people's job. So we've been telling them since they started, find out when your pay period is, when it begin, when it end, whatever. Can tell them nothing. They getting paid every 2 weeks. They get a little hot coinage in their pocket. They think they hot stuff. So the week before last, I got my glasses on today. And then I say to Jordan that I'm passed the law, so you can't have the phone in your hand. But even though I'm parked, I'm getting in practice because it started July 1st. But anyway, so the girl, they didn't look into when they get paid. So the week before last, the girl worked day in and day out. So they got paid last week. So when she got the little piece of paycheck, she went to acting a donkey. Well, my money. I worked all them hours last week and y'all ain't run me my money. I ain't coming back to the job house. I've been doing all of this, treating these people good, whatever, however. I ain't doing none of that no more. Because I worked all them hours and I treat these people good and y'all didn't pay me my money. So she had to work the next couple of days. Child, day one passed. Now I knew she had attitude because she had talked about it at home. Day one passed. I didn't hear nothing. I said, look at my daughter trying to make a little change in her life. Second day came. I still didn't hear nothing. I said, okay. So we have gotten to the point where we are practicing self-restraint, and you didn't like how it went, but you didn't take it out. But on the third day, the text message rose. You hear me? Like Easter. On the third day it rose. I got the text. The text came through 5 o'clock in the morning. Now, of course, I didn't see it then. Hey, TJ. Of course, I didn't see it then, but I saw it the next morning. But apparently I got the text because whoever opens, the manager that opens, had got it. The text say, can you come up here? We need to talk to you about Sydney. We got a complaint last night. She's been being quite rude to the customers. She doesn't greet the customers. She doesn't say her name. She doesn't ask them if they won't catch up, mustard, or other, whatever it is they serve up here down to the place. So I said, okay. I sent a message. I said, okay, I'll be around there, on my way in. I'm going to stop on through. So we pulled up. I told daughter, come on, get on out the car. Because what you is not about to do, let me tell you something. I done said it before and I'm going to say it again. If I'm going to show out on these folk and cut up on them by y'all, I'm going to show out and cut up on you when you wrong them. So we get out the car. We sit down. Lady Caucasian. What did we name her? Whatever the comic was. Anyway, we sit down. She like, I just want to talk to you. This is how she talk. About Sydney. The past couple of days, she's really had a nasty attitude, and I've been trying to explain to her. It seems like I don't know if something is going on at home or what, but for the last couple of days. Now, first of all, I don't play that something going on at home games. That's the first thing Caucasian want to come out their mouth. Baby, she been working here for almost 3 months. We ain't had no problems at home and we ain't starting none now. I already know what this is, but I'm about to get to you. I'm going to get you right in just a moment. So I'm going to let you go ahead and say your Caucasian spiel. I don't know if something's going on at home, and if so, is there anything that we can do to help? I said, well, at this point, just go ahead and get on with the getting on. So she say, we got to come. Did y'all hear that? I know they ain't shooting out here in these early firecrackers. Go on with the early firecrackers. Okay, so anyway, she say, yeah, well, she's been being really rude for the past couple of days. She's been really being rude to the customers, and she's been being really rude to us. And I don't really know what's going on. She's never acted like this before. And I just wanted to know if you can help. So I said, okay, well, let her, let me ask her what's going on. So I said, Sydney, what's up? What's going on? She was like, they didn't pay me. They didn't give me my money. So you got a little stay attitude. Black kids, y'all know they get real beside themselves in front of Caucasian as if you won't knock hell out. But okay, all right, because it doesn't matter. But we right now you expressing yourself. But I did give you all side out to let you know to get that tone together. You try that with Caucasian, but don't do it to me. So you brought it down a notch and you said, I worked all of them hours and they didn't pay me my money. So I said, so this is what the problem is. There's nothing going on at home because I need Caucasian to know, no ma'am, it's all going on right here. I worked all them hours and they didn't give me my money. So Caucasian is like, is that all that you have to say? She said, when she got her paycheck, she expressed that she was upset. We tried to explain to her that the paycheck time, the times go in this time, it cut off this time, it do whatever this time. However, but she hasn't been trying to hear us, and ever since then she told us that she was gonna stop putting forth all this effort, and she really has. So I said, well, this is what we're gonna do. I said, Sydney, I told you when you first started working here, find out when you get paid from here to here, from here to here. So y'all got them 2 or 3 little hot little paychecks, and you thought you had you a little coinage in your pocket because you had you about $400.10. But this paycheck, you got $2.10, and you want to know what the hell going on because you feel like you done worked all these hours and you should have had a productive paycheck. I said, so what you should have done is when I told you, find out when you can work. I said, second of all, what we're not going to do is be rude to these people, customers, because you didn't do what it was you're supposed to do, and in turn, you didn't know when you should have got paid. So when you saw something you didn't like, you gave these people your ass to kiss. But what we're not going to do is do that, because if these people don't come through this little hot drive-through, guess what? You won't have no dollars. Zero. Nada. Zip. Zilch. So, Miss Worker Lady, what we're going to do is from here forward, we're going to have this conversation. I looked at my daughter. I said, this is what we're having right now. It's called a verbal. You hear me? We are verbally having a conversation between you and I and your boss lady. I'm on live, little girl. It's not time for you to be off. Okay, come and tell me. Come on, tell me. Hold on. She interrupted my live. She's coming to tell me. Train them up. Yes, ma'am. Get with it.
I got to be working at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Who said you got to be working 9 o'clock in the morning? That ain't on my schedule. Who said that?
That's what I'm saying for tomorrow.
Girl, the enemy, see, the enemy is busy. Already told me she need to be here at 9 o'clock in the morning. Okay, go on about yourself. Let me finish talking about you. Okay, so I said, well, this is called a verbal. We are sitting here. She's letting me know that you're treating the people this way, that one, and third. And I'm going to let you know that is not acceptable. You didn't handle your business, and you don't take that out on anyone but yourself. Your parents let you to know that you need to find out from here to here to here when your money run. But you thought you had your little hot little paychecks, and that was all that it was. The first time you got a little piece of paycheck, you want to give these people your behind a kiss. Not on duty. I said, so Miss Manager Lady, what is it that you have to say? She was like, well, what do you feel? I said, okay, I see you don't really know what you're doing, so let me help you. This right here, let's talk about everything. You're not going to treat these people customers like this, and you're not going to treat the people that you work with like this. You treat your external and your internal customers like you got some sense, because if you work well and you treat the person next to you, you are all going to be effective, and you are all going to be successful. So the Caucasian chimed in. She was like, that's so true, and that makes so much sense, and I'm going to share that with the rest of the team. And I try to let them know that if it's not going to affect you 5 years from now, don't let it affect you 5 minutes from now, or something she said. I said, oh, that's real cute. She was like, you can take that one with you. No I don't need it, but thank you so much. So I said, so we have an understanding. I told daughter, do you understand? She was like, yes, I'm fine. I just didn't know, and I'll find out from here forward. I say, Supervisor Lady, is everything cool? She said, yes, I wrote it down right here. This is how it goes. This is when you get paid, whatever, however. I said, well, let's run this back one more time, daughter. This is called a verbal. That means we've had a verbal conversation and communication about what it is and how you're acting about your paycheck. But what happens from here forward is whatever the job people decide to do, that's going to be the next course of action, because we have had what is called a verbal. Huh? Everybody understand? Everybody on the same page, on one accord? All right. I knew we could communicate on a higher level than huffing and puffing. So then she pulls out the report. She was like, we got that all taken care of, but I just have to show her the report that we got last night. Now the report says that she didn't greet them. She didn't offer them no ketchup, mustard, napkins, or fork. She didn't offer. But she said she wasn't gonna worry about the report, because the report also said that the people only ordered drinks. So that leads me to believe that y'all were already butt cracks, and you were waiting to call something on somebody, because if you only order drinks, what did you need with ketchup, mustard, napkins, and all of that? And if you didn't have that down to the crib, say, look here, sister, let me holler at you. I got some hot dogs in the hot dog water down to the house. I can only afford me something to drink. Can you go ahead and give me some ketchup and mustard? You know, tell her what it was that you need. But we was able to bypass that. But I say all that to say this, because I never want to be before you long, and I think I'm pushing it on long right now. But we got to get the kids on the up and up and do what it is they need to do. Because she thought that she was going to get these people her ass to kiss, and that her mama was going to have her back. Oh, no, Lord. Your mama did 25 years in customer service. I already prepped you for this job. I already told you, if the people is dead to the wrong, and Jesus himself is standing right there, don't you bypass him, but you just let him to know that here on earth, right now these days, son of the Father, they're saying that the customer is always right. You hear me? So if them people come to that thing and they got an attitude with you, you reciprocate with niceness. If they going too far, you go ahead and get the manager. You bring them over here. You let the manager know why you can no longer deal with these people, and you walk away. If they giving you their behind to kiss, but you can deal with it, and you give them their stuff, you close that window and you talk about them like a dog. You hear me? And then you prepare for the next beep in your ear, and you do not bring what happened to that prior car to this next car. That's how we're going to do this. So the verbal has been done. So she had to learn a lesson about verbal and internal customer service as well as external. Huh? Am I doing all right? Am I doing all right? All right. I appreciate it. I just had to come on here. I'm going to come back on here in a few more minutes because I got another thing I want to talk about. But I have to leave these things separate because I never want to be before you long. So I'll be right back. This next one is going to be about me. All right. So I appreciate y'all. I never want to be before you long. Motherhood. This thing is real, y'all. This thing is real. All right. I'll be back in a minute. Literally.